Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go in Western New York. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys are out.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bills first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Benjamin Morrison there to bring him down. So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
9 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So, the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
That one is caught by Ibuka. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Back to throw. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Now a handoff running right. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
Bucaneers first down.
On the ground, it's Smith. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Taken down, they need 3.
2nd and 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gordon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 7.
Trying to punch it in with Smith. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That his first touchdown this year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. He'll drop the throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. This one off the right, upright. He missed it. No good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. And in motion is Coleman. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
38. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. The Bucs have the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. And they are facing a 2nd and long. He'll get this out to his running back. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 11.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That's interference. Offense.
To the ground after the penalty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and a long way to go.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now from the gun. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone.
4th down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now a give on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now whistles and a timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. And that is going to be good enough to set that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
47-yard line.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A big hole. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Bucs move out on top. 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And I believe he was somehow able to get it back. He was. And after just giving up a touchdown, they are lucky they didn't turn this into another one. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
To number 38. 10 yards on the pickup.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bucs 16-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. The throw here is complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Third, they need 8. He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort.
Fourth down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8. At the 20.
Back to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
And 8 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. Looking middle. That's the tight end, Taylor. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Tight end motioning left. Throwing now on third and long, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. The Bills bringing on the punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Bishop on the coverage.
He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. He'll try to run for it.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
A 38-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bucs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's right side and caught by Taylor. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
And in motion is Coleman. This one not quite on target. I mean, too much. That one falls incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He's going to let this one go deep. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Patterson's kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving,
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as the second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep them contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
For a 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Up the middle they go. Not much there, maybe a yard. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
To number 80. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And a 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
They'll throw out of the gun. His throw left side is complete. And this takes him into the right zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. And he'll get about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strength.
It is brought in the end zone. mcfl. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bills offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing now from the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in for a milestone sack. Number 150 on his great career as he continues to climb the all-time list. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Bucs offense make their way out to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Buccaneers
handoff here, up the middle, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield to the
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Now, faking the give. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. They'll go, and it's Smith. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And They'll start it here on first down. They get 11. And quick to pick up the first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's a short one caught by Taylor. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Look to throw. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. 15 yards through the air. First down, Buffalo.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Receiver in motion. Going right. A run on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Drive will start on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
A gain of 9 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody move early up front. Back to throw. Our first down throw there is incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down and 15 yards to go.
They'll run, and this is Smith. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
38-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. The Bills offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with first and 10. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Coleman. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Try the right side this time. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That's complete to Coleman. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they do.
Over in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Bills first down. Big letdown defensively. They allowed to convert on fourth and long. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Mike Breed in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Play brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
They motion a receiver right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
They'll throw now third and forever. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Now a give up the middle. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Second and 9.
Now a give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving.